Welcome to the Let's Get Cozy Book Club podcast. This week we're discussing our thoughts on Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So grab a blanket, a warm beverage, and cozy up.
Yay!
Yay.
Lily is joining us.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, the sisters are back together.
The three sisters.
So Lydia, what have you been up to?
Thanks for asking, Liz. Let's see. Mostly was prepping for Thanksgiving and enjoying Thanksgiving with you all. And now it's still snowing in Chicago. So Thanksgiving was cut a little short due to a snowstorm. And it is still snowing here. So
Really?
It's been good. Been
How much
pulling
did you
up,
get?
reading. I would say we like got at least 6 inches, maybe a foot.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We might try to go skiing this afternoon.
I
don't know.
went
We did
sledding
not get
yesterday.
that much, but
You went
that's fun.
sledding? Where?
Yeah, by Whitnell Park, like the golf course. It was fun.
Oh, into the pond? You mean that hill?
Yeah,
That
pretty
goes
much.
into the pond that has very thin ice.
No, literally. There was a lot of people. There was like 15 people. I was like, wow, that was the thing to do.
Oh,
Yeah, they used to have hot cocoa up there too at the golf course, whatever that building is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there was a lot.
Fun stuff. Cool.
So, yeah.
So what did you think of Thanksgiving in Chicago?
It was fun. It was cute. The ZooLights always ahead. Silence. And then,
I was waiting for you to go, Lil.
yeah, it was a good time. I like the ZooLights. I think that was the highlight. Boom.
Boom.
I like the ZooLights too. It was very nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And the weather was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we didn't get stuck in a snowstorm.
True.
No, and the food was good. Kyle did a really good job with the turkey.
Yes.
Okay. Food was the third, so that's
I like the food. We were
like
very
the
happy
food.
with it.
Yes.
okay, good.
And we got
Okay.
small cheval. Yeah, we got
Oh,
burgers.
that was good.
We got turkey. We got all of it.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
I
Had a
did
good
have
time.
the question that from the book, which Lydia moved somewhere else.
Yeah, no, there was a Thanksgiving scene in the
Yes.
book.
And I thought the question was hilarious so basically the sister Barbara, who hates everything, said, I hate Thanksgiving and I'm leaving my daughter at this
Boarding school.
boarding school.
Yeah.
And I'm going to travel. And my question was, do you know where the quote was?
Yeah, she said, no one likes Thanksgiving. We do
Oh,
it
yeah.
because that's what people do.
Do we agree with this or do we disagree with this?
I like Thanksgiving.
I think it's okay. It's Christmas or like Easter, I feel like, but just like a little more. Like on the food, you know what I mean? A little more focus on the food. It's fine. It's not my favorite holiday, but it's like fine.
Oh, I like it.
Good, you can keep hosting it.
I think it's fun. I like Christmas, but like the gift giving part, it's like
I don't
always
really
a
like
little
giving
over
gifts.
the top, I think, for me. That's why I like Thanksgiving.
enough.
Exactly.
My presence is
So,
enough.
yeah, but you're really good at like giving gifts, Lily. Like I feel like that's like your thing. You're a good gift giver.
Giving gifts to people. I
I
like
don't.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I like giving gifts. It's fun. It's fun doing it with your friends. Like a gift exchange is fun. Secret Santa is fun.
No thanks.
No
Yeah,
thanks.
I
Okay.
don't really like it either.
Well,
I find it
humbug you
stressful. It's a skill. It's like a learned skill. I feel like I'm like how to give good gifts to people, and I struggle with it. So I'll work on it this year.
I don't know what to give either of you this year, so I'm working on that. So maybe something will spark, I don't know, inspiration during the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, well, you can always give me a book.
A book. Yeah.
Do you need another book, Lydia?
Do you need another book?
You can give me book ideas because I was
Book ideas.
struggling with whimsy this morning frantically.
My book is not super whimsy.
We'll discuss that part later.
Okay.
Sebastian got his citizenship. Do you want to talk about that, Liza?
He did. He Lily joined, and so did a bunch of our family
Yeah.
and a lot of our listeners, who happen to be our family. Yeah, it was very lovely. It was I don't even know. It was at some building downtown. And yes, everyone got to come in because we weren't sure if how many people were invited in. Yeah, Mom brought balloons, which were hilarious. And we gave one to a little girl who lost it. And yeah, no, it was very fun. And then we the ceremony was pretty short and sweet, and then we went out to lunch after, got burgers. We like burgers if anyone's picking up on a theme here. and we had a lovely cake. It was lemon poppy seed because Sebastian likes poppy seeds because there's some Polish dessert his family makes called markowki, which is not that tasty.
Was that weird thing I ate that one time? That was gross.
Tastes like sand.
Sand.
It does. He was like, it tastes like cinnamon buns. And I was like, this is not it. I don't know what this is. It's like gritty.
It's like sugar and like ground poppy seed, like a layer of that with like some raisins and almonds, and then there's like bread.
Awful. Yeah,
and then that's just like layers of
like
that.
Mushy though.
Yeah, it is a weird texture.
Gritty.
Yeah, yeah. We will be making that this year. So
good.
Look forward to that. Well, that's. I don't know if he'll share, but maybe he'll bring it along.
He doesn't have to share. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very exciting about his citizenship. Congratulations,
It
Sebastian.
It is.
And cool. Well, all good things, it sounds like. And is everyone ready for the holiday season with this snowstorm?
Yes. My apartment's already decorated. I'm ready to watch the movies. I've been listening to the music, so
Really?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Lily's in the 'tis the season.
I know. I like Christmas a lot more than Thanksgiving.
I think most people do.
Except me.
Because Lydia is the Grinch.
Yeah.
And Ellie has a Grinch Christmas tree, so it runs in the family.
Oh, Loki's in here. I didn't know Loki was in here
Loki
today.
wanted to join
Special
today.
guest.
Yes, special guest. Loki.
Her running through the snow was hilarious. Did she like it?
Yeah, she loves it. It's super cute. She like jumps like a little bunny rabbit. It's kind of fun because she like has the shortest of legs. Well, she's gonna lay by my feet, so it's
How
good.
sweet.
How sweet. Okay, let's get into the book, shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Mom had some comments about the book. Did she text you these, Liza, or email these?
She
A lot of
emailed.
emojis.
She emailed it, and there's like 5 hearts, and it's pretty great. I don't know if she spoils it, so do we want to?
We're going to spoil it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, we're spoiling. Today is a spoiler day, so if you have not read the book, I would pause because we're getting into it.
Yes.
Starting with Mom's comment. She said this is the best book so far. Do we agree?
Yeah. I feel like definitely better than the Apothecary book. Yeah. I think it's the best so far.
I think it's up there. I don't know if it's the best book.
What would you say was better?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I feel like we need to do a ranking at some point. Have we read 10 books yet? I was thinking we would do a ranking.
Oh, we could. Like
maybe just our top 3. We don't need to do like
all of them.
The best and worst. That's
a fighting over which one's worse.
Okay, maybe the top 3.
We each get to pick our favorite or something like that. That could be like a good end of the year.
That's a thing, and then we can decide which one's number 1.
Yeah, and then we can vote on number 1.
Okay, we'll do that for the end of the year.
I like
2025. The best books of 2025. Yes. So Mom loved the book. She liked the stars, what Joan believed about God, and a lot of the stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of hearts. A lot of love.
Hearts.
Go girls, is what she said. So
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
And Dad's reading the book now.
Dad's even reading this book, so I guess it has to be pretty good if Mom told him that he should read this book.
He was reading it all last night. He was like sitting on his chair with the little lamp so he could see, And we
a
were
lamp
reading.
that you can't really see.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
He had to
I
get
love
prepped
that.
for the podcast so you could listen to it.
He did. He did.
Cool. Well, I also read it all last night.
So it's fresh in your
Kind of
mind.
ran out of time a little bit after hosting, but I read it all day yesterday during the snowstorm, and it was lovely.
Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
Yes, it was perfect.
It is.
So, Liza, you want to give us the summary?
So, on December 29th, 1984, a space shuttle mission suffers a catastrophic malfunction where shrapnel tears a hole in the shuttle and threatens the lives of the crew. Only Vanessa remains conscious. The rest of them are, well, dying and or dead. And Joan, she is on planet Earth in Houston, working at mission control, and she must manage the crisis. All of these people on the mission are her like really good friends and or lovers, and so she is having an emotional journey while everyone's dying. So basically, all the men die. Griff, Steve, and Hank on the shuttle. We also go back to the past to kind of get like how the crew got to this point, starting with Joan being an astronomy professor at Rice University and her applying to become an astronaut and getting accepted as an astronaut trainee. And she is the first person in her cohort to be chosen for a mission, which was a big upset because everyone expected Lydia to be the first chosen.
This is true.
She has an awful time in space. She pukes the entire time. And she realizes she does not want to be in space. She wants to be on Earth. And she comes home and basically adopts her daughter and is like, I want to
adopt
the job
her niece.
as... Yes. Oh, sorry. Adopts her niece, Frances, because her sister, Barbara, does not really want to be a mom. She's the worst. There's no other way around it. And so she applies for the job Capcom, which is Capsule Communicator. But in order to have this position, she can't be in a relationship with Vanessa, one of the other astronauts, because of a security clearance can't be granted anyone at NASA who NASA believes is morally compromised, because they could get blackmailed. Joan tries to end the relationship because she wants Vanessa to be able to be an astronaut. But Vanessa says, heck no, we're not doing that. And then Vanessa lands the ship, basically, and saves Lydia. Nice. It's kind of the whole book.
That's the story.
That really is.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot to discuss. I feel like when you're reading it, you I didn't think about like some of the themes until I like went back and like after marking stuff down, I was like, there's like a lot to discuss here. But I think like we kind of ended on this on the last episode, but like the men versus women thing and like the women needing to like prove themselves to the men to get picked to go into space. And I think like Jimmy was like that one character where he kept like making all the sexist jokes. But when they were like practicing for like their space mission and practicing like being in gravity or whatever, he was like scared too. And Joan was like, I think it's better to just like admit that you're scared and do it anyway rather than just like hold in all of your feelings and be like, I'm super tough, like nothing could get to me, blah blah blah.
Actually, for one of my finals for my sex and gender class, my final presentation is on masculinity. So yes, it's a big thing. Doing Gender by Weston Zimmerman talks about how men are like held accountable to like do gender so they hide in all their feelings or else people like scrutinize them. So he didn't want like, I don't know, like Lydia calling him like a baby for puking, things like that. So yeah.
But you can be scared and also be like courageous or like ready to do it at the same time. I think was like what Joan and Vanessa were like getting at, where they were like, I'm really scared, but also like I'm ready to do this kind of thing. So
yeah, like the courageous versus bravery thing.
Mm-hmm. You can hold more than one emotion at a time. You can be happy and sad or scared and ready. I don't know. That's not really excited, scared and ready,
determined, persistent. What did you guys think of like all of the men on the shuttle dying? Was that like on purpose?
I think so. Well, I was talking to Mom about this where because I thought Vanessa was dead.
Me too.
They made it seem like she was dead, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's alive, and then
I
story
didn't like
ends.
that. Yeah.
That was kind of weird. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, but Vanessa's the first woman to fly the ship, right? And so she couldn't die, because if she died flying the ship, then no women would ever be allowed to pilot a space shuttle again, because they're the first.
Yeah.
And so that's why I figured it's what's the message that the author's trying to say, that women can do what men can do, right? They can fix the hole in the space shuttle, and then they can also land the ship and save the day and be a hero. That's kind of why I thought she chose to do that.
Yeah, but she also killed all of the men on the ship. Griff didn't necessarily need to die. But he did.
But he did.
So maybe it was just because all the men were holding in all of their feelings that they died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
if they just said how they feel, maybe they would have lived. True.
I just thought that was
I don't really remember who they were anyway. So
either.
Yeah, they were kind of confusing, but
they were confusing. I didn't even notice only the men died, but Lydia lived. So
yeah,
nice Lyd. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you guys think of Lydia?
I loved her.
You did?
I did, because she wasn't afraid to be herself. She knew she was a selfish, not very nice person, and she was okay with that. And, she wasn't, trying to hide who she was. I enjoyed it. She was probably my favorite character.
She's your favorite character in the whole book?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Lily,
thoughts?
I don't know. I thought it was funny that everyone hated Lydia and your name is Lydia. I was like... I was like, that's awesome.
Everyone really did hate her.
Everyone hated her. Only Joan liked her. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like she wasn't necessarily an important character, but she was there, and everyone hated her. I don't know.
I thought Lydia was an important character, because she had the most character development, right? She was
changed.
I'm a selfish person, and then Joan gets it over her, and she's Lydia's devastated that Joan gets to go in space before her, and she's like, I don't get it. Why did you get it? And Joan's you need to be a team player. It's about the mission. It's about the collective, not just about you being the best. And Lydia's like, oh, and changes and becomes the team player, and she ends up saving herself, I guess.
Yeah.
She
not her fault that the men
crew.
couldn't handle it. Yeah, the men couldn't handle it. That's not her fault. But I think she was. Yeah, go ahead, Liz.
It was also a big deal because Vanessa hated her, and Vanessa decides to risk her life to save Lydia. Because Vanessa could have, stayed and tried to fix that door longer, but Lydia would have died. And so she decides, you know what? I'm not going to, fix this door. I'm just going to get us in. Land this big sucker.
But, do you think she saved Lydia because she liked her, or it was just, she would be, a total jerk if she just let Lydia die? You know what I mean? I think it's because they were, friends, or...
I think it was the right thing to do. It was courage, character, all the things.
All the things. The bravery, courage. You're right.
Would Lydia have done it for Vanessa? Had she changed enough? You think that she would have, if Lydia was the one needing to land the ship, would she have stayed to fix the doors? I don't know.
I don't know if she would have defied because Lydia's a rule follower. Mm-hmm. Vanessa went rogue because the comp caps or whatever, NASA was saying, fix the door. And Vanessa's like, nope, even if I get fired, I'm landing this ship. But I don't know if Lydia could have landed the ship because she doesn't have the skill that Vanessa has.
True.
Yeah.
There was some quote, because there's a bunch of parts about Vanessa flying. I'm like, what is this all about? This is kind of boring. And then it comes at the end, because she says something about the pilot is the third factor in flying spacecraft, basically. That's the main, or the variable that's not usually taken into consideration. And that's why she was able to land that ship and save the day.
Yeah, so the Wright brothers figured out how to fly an airplane because they figured out the pilot was one of the most important pieces.
Yeah.
in flight, whereas like all the other engineers were just trying to figure out how to make a craft to like fly. They figured out like the extra variables, like the importance of the pilot itself. That was Vanessa. But yeah, so okay. And I thought like Lydia was a good character because she was like, I thought she was like the foil to Barbara. Like Lydia changed, you know, and like developed as like a person, whereas like Barbara did not do anything. She became worse, I feel like.
Yeah, she did.
So let's discuss Barbara.
She's the worst, always the victim. Yes.
That's what I wrote.
Yeah, she's a victim. She like was single mom, but like hated being a mom and like did not want to raise Frances, her daughter. Basically like left her to Joan to do it. But like leave her home alone. Or like on the porch. I was like, oh, that's so sad. Yeah, at first I like kind of understood Barbara. Like I was like, I get it. Like she's really unhappy. Like Joan has like all of her things. Joan's kind of like the perfect one who has like all the hobbies and like her passion and like super smart. And Barbara was just like, my life sucks. Like what the heck? But then Barbara finally like got what she wanted and then just ended up being a terrible person.
Yeah. Like I thought she was changing and then she got worse.
Yeah. Like she found this like guy. Well, she had like gone through a bunch of guys like throughout the book, but then at the end she like finds this like older man who like marries her and he's like super wealthy, but he like hates Frances and Frances hates him, and she basically chooses her new husband over her daughter and like sends Frances to boarding school, and Joan's like, she's just like sad and lonely because her entire life has changed, and Barbara's like, I don't care, she's being a brat. And Barbara like did apologize at one point to like Joan and was like, I'm sorry, like thank you for everything like you did for Frances, but like I'm
this
sending
is
her
who
to
I
boarding
am.
school.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. So I don't know. She was rough.
She was rough.
Basically, Joan has her character arc where she accepts her sister like as she is. Like her sister's never going to change or be a better mom or accept Joan for who she is and like, you know, who she loves and that sort of thing. She's just always going to
like,
she's always going to be the worst. And yeah, Joan needs to just be like, okay, maybe she's better off not being in my life. Or very much like farther in the distance.
Yeah, I don't know. Barbara was kind of a rough character. You'd think she'd like mature as she got older, but she didn't. She's very childish, but called Joan childish, which was funny.
Yeah. I didn't realize she was the younger sister. I thought she was the older sister at the beginning, and then it makes sense that like that Vanessa was like helping her out because she's like the older sister. And
what are you trying to say about younger sister?
What are you saying, Liza?
I thought it was the other way around, where like, you know, Barbara was the older sister and like, you know, trying to figure things out, and Joan had it all together. Yeah, I guess it kind of made sense why Joan made so many sacrifices to be near her sister and to take care of Frances.
I didn't even realize. I thought Barbara was the older sister. I didn't even realize that she was the younger one. It just, wow.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, but like Joan and Vanessa so Joan ends up like basically adopting Frances at the end. Like she picks her up to go to Thanksgiving dinner and then is like, you're coming to live with me, which is also like a hard part of like Joan and Vanessa's relationship, because obviously they, you know, in the 80s they couldn't be parents to Frances, and like their relationship couldn't be like public, so it was another like strain on their relationship, and like how were they going to make that work? But Vanessa and Frances like really got along though, and like it was just kind of an interesting, you know, thing to see like Vanessa meet like Joan's family, and like it was kind of sad.
I was surprised that Joan hadn't adopted Frances earlier. She gave her sisters.
She couldn't. She was an astronaut. She wasn't home.
She was in space, yeah.
Okay, but like,
Barbara was like, I don't even know what she was doing.
I know, but because Frances wanted to live with Joan forever.
Yeah, but like that doesn't mean like Barbara's gonna be like, okay, sure.
I mean, it kind of sounded like she was happy to give
that's
her
what
a
happened
kid.
at the end, but that's because after she got what she wanted, which was like a rich husband, so she could just be like a housewife. And I was like, okay, I'm happy now. You can have my daughter. I'm no longer a mother. I'll just do this instead. It was interesting.
Yeah,
And Barbara's an interesting character. Let's see here. Who else do we have? We have Donna. We haven't talked about her really. She was kind of an interesting character too. Like I thought all the women were very like developed as characters.
And all the men weren't.
Which is funny, but like, so Donna was another astronaut. She, with Joan and Vanessa, Lydia, that crew, she and Hank, who was another astronaut, fell in love. Tried to keep their relationship a secret, but then like it kind of came out eventually and they got married. And then Donna eventually becomes pregnant and has to like hide it from NASA because she wants to like keep working and was worried that they like weren't gonna let her like work and stuff when she was pregnant. Yeah, I thought it was like a good perspective to like have her character just like, I guess, like have a mother. I mean, Joan was like kind of like a pseudo mom to Frances, but have like, you know, a woman who's like pregnant and then like has a baby and like working full time. So, like an important perspective to have in like a book like this. But.
Yeah, and there was some like, because she was also afraid about going, like, what if NASA would allow her to come back after she had the baby. I think she said was more afraid about like NASA and their rules about her work versus like going to space. Some of her fears were, can you leave your child at home while you're in space? Should mothers even go into space? And who would take care of your kid while you are at work? And she was like, men have been doing this forever, so I don't see why it's any different for a woman.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
there were some interesting questions.
Yeah, no one asked those questions to like the dads of like, you know, how can you leave
Hank,
your child at home, Hank, when you're in space?
You have like a 1-month-old child, and you're going to space.
And you go up to space and die. So like, thanks for that. So... yeah, I think it was just an important perspective to have on, like, you know, working moms and those questions that are unfairly asked on moms and not, you know, asked to dads. Like, who's taking care of the kids when the dads are working kind of thing. So Donna, Joan, and Lydia were, like, having a conversation, I think when they were, like, camping at one point where they were, like, discussing, you know, like, Lydia was like, Joan, you're not playing the politics. Like, you're doing this all wrong. Like, I'm going to beat you because, like, I'm doing, you know, I'm playing politics. And Donna kind of, like, fell in the middle between, like, Joan and Lydia, where Joan was like, no, I'm not playing their game. Like, I'm going to do things my own way. And Donna was like, kind of both, right? Like, she tried to hide her relationship with Hank. Like, Joan and Vanessa were hiding their relationship, but then it eventually kind of came out. And then Donna somewhat agreed with Lydia, being like, you know, we do need to, like, play the game a little bit. So it was just kind of she was kind of an interesting in between there. And then they all kind of decided, like, why are we even arguing about this? Like, that's exactly what they want, is like us pitting ourselves against each other. Like, we need to like bring each other up. So I think Donna like helped like Lydia's character like change a little bit too. Okay.
Yeah, good point.
Mic drop. Yes, Lydia.
No, I was like, where do we want to go from here?
Me too.
I'm trying to think of like a good segue. I'm like, these are not exactly like good transitions to like where we want to go next. Do we want to talk?
Well, I actually kind of want to talk about Joan next. Like we've like talked about Joan, like Joan and Vanessa, and like, you know, Joan making it into space. I thought it was.
I told you that was going to happen, and you're like, no.
Yeah, it was kind of. They threw a bunch of space missions in there, like in a row, like boom, boom, boom.
Yes, it was pretty quick.
So I was kind of curious what you guys thought of like the author choosing to focus the story not on like the first woman to go to space, like that was Sally, and she went up just before Joan. So Joan was technically the second woman to go into space. And I was just curious if you guys thought about why the author focused on the second woman and not the first woman. I don't know. Just kind of interesting choice.
Maybe so then the story just has to be less about like her actually going to space and just I guess because they didn't even focus that much on space. I feel like it was just all their romance.
Space.
So, like I feel like if she was like the first woman, it'd be more of a big deal. But I feel like no one like cared that she went to space, and she was just like puking everywhere and like.
Yeah, the like actual her mission was super short. Like that chapter was like
just like, oh,
and I was like,
she's in space.
She did like a little like flop up and like came back real quick. She's like
she like puked every day. Like she did her research, but like
she didn't like it. I don't know. I thought it was, and like I felt like she kind of like she was thinking about Frances the whole time because she had found out just before she left that like Frances was going to boarding school, and Joan was like super upset about that.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I kind of felt like Joan. I was just kind of surprised that she immediately like was like when she got up there, she's like, I want to go home. Like I felt like she'd been working her whole life to go to space, and then when she was up there she was like, this ain't all it's cracked up to be. I want to be on Earth. And I was like, really? Like, okay. I don't know. It was kind of an interesting thing. I thought like Joan was like almost a little like too perfect or too like
Saint Joan.
Yeah, like Joan of Arc, like you said, Lies. Like she just was like so selfless and like so good and like had so many hobbies and like was the smartest. I don't know. What did you guys think?
Maybe that's why Barbara turned out rotten, because like it was impossible to live up to her sister's standard or like be always compared to that.
What do you think, Lily? Did you like Joan?
She was like fine. I don't know. I mean, I just wish, honestly, just one of my gripes with the book. It was just like they just focused so much like on their romance, and like once she just got to space, like Lydia said, she's just like, I just want to go home. Like, where's Vanessa? Where's Frances? And it's just like, oh, we did like all this in the book just for you to get there, and you're like, nah. Obviously, they talked about some of like the science and like the stars, like how you can like navigate with astronomy, but I feel like there was just like it's just kind of my thought. I feel like it was just like the book was underdeveloped in that way. There was just like a lot about Joan and Vanessa, which I think there could have been like less of. I don't know.
Yeah. So maybe you would have preferred the story of the first woman to go to space.
Like maybe. I mean, I liked the element of romance. I feel like in the beginning there was a lot more like space stuff, which I liked, and obviously there was like Vanessa, and I was like, oh, like cute. And then there was like Vanessa and Frances, and I don't know. I just would have. I don't know. I think I really wanted that much of like Joan's personal life in the book. Like, I don't know if I like cared that much. I don't know. It's fine.
It got more into like the politics of NASA than like the actual space part of NASA.
Yeah, but that's probably because the author isn't a scientist or an astronaut.
Okay,
she can't just be like making things up about space. Like she probably she's pretty good, I thought, for like at least if it was accurate. I don't know if anybody it was accurate, but like I believed it. So
I believed it too. So
yeah, I don't know. I just thought Joan was like too good. I was like, you have like no flaws. Like, you're so selfless. It's just kind of interesting, but she's a good person. Yeah,
I guess she's the best. Her sister's the worst. So, it just has to balance out.
Yeah.
I
guess so.
I mean, so Joan and Vanessa's relationship, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but I mean, they were like soulmates,
Yes, she did mention that. Do you believe in soulmates? Like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of a weird concept to me. Or like, you are destined.
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think people can. It's kind of like, do you think people can change, or do they like always stay the same? So, yeah, I think people can change or are capable of change.
Wait, that has nothing to do with a soulmate? Wait, what? Do you believe there are two halves to a soul in separate bodies destined to meet?
No.
Oh, that's what that means? Oh.
So.
That was one of her questions, yes. And Joan doesn't believe this. She believes that in God that led them here and that led their lives to like intersect.
Yeah, I believe that, the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting, like, wrinkle in the book of, like, their religious beliefs and God. I guess it, like, makes sense with, like, you know, their relationship and having to, you know, deal with that.
Yeah, like Vanessa was from a very Catholic family, and so she had a kind of strained relationship with her mother because
she couldn't be herself around her, basically.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's good that the author like brought that in just because it is important, you know, and I think a realistic like struggle for, you know, gay people, obviously. I think it was like good to that theme was there.
Yeah,
Joan's
and
perspective was interesting on that.
Yeah, she's like, why don't you just pretend you go to church? Like, which is like what we do, right? Like, why don't you just pretend you go to church, suck it up, go to church and you're with your family. And like, you know,
Vanessa's
just
like, no, you know, Vanessa is the person who's like, I will do what I believe in, like kind of thing. And like, I won't sacrifice like my beliefs for like other people. So she's got some strong moral character. Yeah, I don't know. Joan's perspective on God was interesting. I think Mom really liked that. That's what she was saying in her comments.
Yeah.
She relates. I don't know.
Yes. But yeah.
Yes. Everything, all of us is God. Yes, God is inside of us.
We don't have very good segues this episode.
No,
I know.
we're like,
yeah, I thought the legacy thing was interesting too. Like, so Joan and Vanessa, power couple, right? They're both astronauts, brilliant. Vanessa's a awesome pilot. Joan is a genius scientist.
Superstar.
I thought it was interesting that, like, you know, you would think that they thought their legacy would be like, I am one of the first, you know, females to go into space, or like, or just like being an astronaut, I feel like is kind of like a legacy in and of itself. But they were talking about how, like, you know, it's not just scientific discoveries or like flying into space or great works of art that are legacies. It can be like something as simple as dipping peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in strawberry milkshakes.
Which, does that sound good?
No.
No. Did anyone? No one tried it?
No. I don't know if I like either that much, so I don't know if I'd like it together. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like chocolate milkshakes or Oreo milkshakes.
Oreo's good.
Mm-hmm. Or a malt, chocolate malt. Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Yes. Your legacy can be simple as sharing random facts with children.
Mm-hmm. And they love it. Yeah.
And they love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Joan says it's the chance to share something of the past with someone who could bring it further into the future. So it can be something small. It doesn't have to be big.
Kind of cute.
Sweet.
Everyone, and then something that everyone can attain, right? Not just astronauts.
Yeah.
Not just St. Joan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And what did you guys think of the end of the book? You kind of mentioned, Lily, that you didn't like that Vanessa lived.
Yeah. Well, it was just like the last sentence, and it was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
But it was like, okay. Like, I don't know. Like, we had this whole, like, closing. Like, it's okay.
It was, like multiple chapters of her dying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if I really needed her to come back. Like, I thought it was, like, good. Like, we were wrapping up. Like, I don't know. I just don't like, I guess, the happy ending, sure. But I feel like there would have been more, like, depth, maybe, if she, like, died and we just, like, closed it on Joan being okay that she was, like, dead, and she, like, reflected on their relationship. And it was just, I don't know. And then she just came back, and I was like, okay, I don't know.
But they're soulmates.
I guess. But we just had the whole story. We had their whole story. It could have been, like, a little nice ending.
I agree. But I get Liza's point, though, of why she had to be able to land not the plane, the rocket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Or it does.
Because women must be able to do what men can do. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't that good of a twist. I was like, oh.
That wasn't really a twist.
I was kind of tearing up at the ending. I was tearing up. I was like, oh, like, because there were some sweet moments where, like, they're saying goodbye and Vanessa's being a hero. Like, I think it was the part when, like, Vanessa was like, tell Francis that I did everything I could to, like, try to, land the ship as safely as possible and, like, that sort of thing. I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, I was tearing up. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this was like kind of like
a lot of build up for
yeah.
But I agree, there was no major like plot twist of the book. It's like they both got to go up to space. Their relationship wasn't an issue. Like it was just like, oh, like I feel like it just happened so smoothly, and then she like lived. But like
it was kind of an issue, but they're gonna like figure it out.
But they figured it out, and no one seemed to like, I don't know. It was just like there was no like.
I mean, Nessa seemed all like kind of cool with it. Like just talk to her, like she's gonna die. It's all good.
I felt like Joan was a little unrealistic because it was like everything is going perfectly for her. Like what the heck? She just like goes into her boss's office and demands what she wants, and he's like, "Okay, sounds great." I'm like, "Okay," so she just gets everything that she wants. Like that's good for her. But Joan, I mean, she got her happy ending, so. Do you guys think the hype of the book was warranted?
Another gripe with the book I had. It was just like, it was literally like the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It was the same exact thing. Like she was like secretly gay the whole time, but I liked Evelyn Hugo's story so much more. I feel like it was like so much more interesting and like fun. And like this was the exact same thing, but she was just like an astronaut. I just like the Evelyn Hugo thing better. And I looked into Taylor Jenkins Reid. The whole like being secretly gay thing. She's gay, and I was like, I guess it would be kind of weird if like a straight person was like doing all this for.
Oh, she is gay?
Yeah, her and her wife live in the Chicago suburbs. I'm pretty sure I read that in the back of the book. Read it in the back.
Okay, well later. I thought she lived in New York with like her daughter.
Okay, maybe she lives in New York with. She has a wife. Anyways. Because I looked into that, because I feel like it'd be like weird for like all of her books, and same with the because she wrote the Daisy Jones and the Six too. Yeah, there's always like a secret like gay person in her book. I feel like that just like lessens the story because every book is like that. I don't know.
I kind of forgot that part of the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I thought it was like the twist in that book was that. At the end of that book, the person who was interviewing Evelyn Hugo was actually the...
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Well, maybe I shouldn't spoil it.
No,
there is a pretty big twist at the end of that book that, like...
Which is we were expecting in this book.
Which is what I was expecting in this book, but it didn't happen. Because she tends to kind of do that in her books where it's like a big twist at the end, like a secret character is like revealed as like being... somehow related to somebody in the past kind of thing. And that didn't really happen here. So I was expecting something like that at the end. And that's what that was one of my predictions that I got wrong.
Yeah, I think there wasn't that much like mystery or like that much unexpected that happened in this book. It was all, I mean, yeah. I guess I think that was, my gripe with it. I was like, okay. I mean, like, the character development was, it was just like kind of a very character-heavy story. A lot of character development and all that. And those aren't always my favorite books, but, like, I get why people like them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just liked Evelyn Hugo better, and I feel like it was just kind of the same thing. It was just the same.
She wrote a tennis book, too. Did you read that one?
Oh, really?
Carrie Soto is back.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. That one's probably my favorite one. I like the Evelyn Hugo one too. I think that's probably a little bit better, but I liked the Carrie Soto is back. It's about a tennis player.
My friend Mary was telling me that in every single one of her books, she has like a character that's like pulled from like first and last name, like the same. But I couldn't figure out who it was in this book. I couldn't figure out
who it was here either. Yeah, so like all of her books are like slightly related or like are kind of around the same time period, or like
they have a character.
Someone's like a daughter of a character in another book, or like somebody's dad is like the character in this book.
It is kind of fun.
So all of her books kind of take place between like the 70s and the 90s. But
I couldn't figure out who it was.
I couldn't either. I was gonna look that up, but I forgot, so I'll look that up after.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the book. I feel like you two have a few more gripes than I do. I thought it was good. I thought the themes were interesting. I thought the story was good. And yeah, I think this will be a movie for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or TV show. I mean, Daisy Jones and the Six was a
TV
show. But I can see
with
this being a
Suki.
movie. I don't know. I thought that was good.
That was good too. It was an easy read. It was like, just like a nice, easy read.
Moving on.
Word of the month.
Whimsy.
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 Liza, why don't you pitch first today?
All right.
Are you ready?
The word of the month is whimsy. And my pick is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn.
Okay.
And so basically it's about two rival Christmas tree farmers. Max is trying to save his family's farm, and Betty is helping her uncle, like, try to make his farm good too. And so basically there is a lot of pranks between the two of them. It's between blizzards, blown reputations, and wildly misguided romantic plots. The small town war turns into something far messier. So there's humor and there's heat. There's the tropes are enemies to lovers, if you didn't pick that up. And holiday pranks.
Nice.
And the title comes from Home Alone, which I thought was kind of fun. So in Home Alone, like the movie that was in the background, like the gangsters, the shooting up, and he says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." And yeah, so that's where the quote is from. And so yeah, it's supposed to, be kind of whimsy, fun, lighthearted chaos.
Oh, nice. Lydia?
Well, I had a difficult time picking my book because the book I picked Liza had already read. But I'm excited about the one we have landed on. It is called The Christmas Appeal by Janice Hallett. And it is about a Christmas theater production. So they're rehearsing for their Christmas play, and it takes a dark turn when a body is discovered on stage. Santa, bye-bye.
Santa.
Wait, did you write that, or was that
I wrote
online?
That.
Oh,
wrote
okay.
that.
Okay, I don't know. It could be part of the description.
So, Santa, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So rivalries are flaring up, secrets are unraveling, and these two lawyers, Femi and Charlotte, have
two lawyers.
I don't know. That's what it said. They have to uncover the killer before the curtain falls for good. It takes place in the UK.
Oh.
So there's dry, witty humor, and apparently it's supposed to be a good audio book because there's like a bunch of characters in the play. And it's witty, whimsy, and winter in the UK.
Wow. Well, okay. So, Lydia, I love that you really played to the, I don't know, my strengths. Because, like, UK, like, I'm going to London. Like, I get it. I understand. But, and I just want to read Liza's book. I like the rivaling tree farmers. I feel like that just sounds...
the most generic or, like, basic character plot for a Christmas book.
True,
it is
but
supposed
I think
to be
hilarious.
Pretty good.
So, Liza, I think you've won.
I hope it's good.
I hope it's good.
We'll find out.
I do like a Christmas mystery, which was what Lydia has, like Murder at Christmas. Like, I think they're kind of fun.
Sure.
Okay, but we're going rom-com.
We're going rom. Well, I just like the rival tree thing. I mean, they could have been like not rommed, but it's okay. They can be rommed. Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Okay.
It does have a fun title.
It does have a fun title.
I'm excited. I think it'll be good. It sounds like a Hallmark movie.
But hasn't Megan Quinn written something else? I feel like I recognize that last name. No?
She's written a lot of rom-com. I haven't read any of your other books, though. She's written quite a few that have been pretty good.
What's the word of the next month?
So I was thinking, and our next podcast will be around the new year. Yes? And like 2026, we're going to need some motivation. Well, the word is motivation. Like, I just like get me ready for the new year. Like, pump me up. Like, I want to be inspired. I want to be
Thrillers.
sure. Sure, up to
No,
whatever you think.
I got a different idea than that.
I was not thinking thriller, but it could be thriller, I guess. Just like motivate me, get me ready for the new year. Better
Workout
self.
video.
I'm thinking like a sports like inspired.
Oh, we have not done sports yet.
Mm-hmm.
Liza's like,
a
no.
sports rom-com. I could do sports
it doesn't
rom-com.
have to be a rom-com.
That
Liza
is a
just likes the
category. It's like
rom-coms.
hockey rom-com. I do.
Yeah, those books. I've read those books though. They're like fine. Like Icebreaker, meh. But
No,
It won't be
like
that
it won't be that one.
I got you. I got you. Motivated. Okay.
Like motivate me, make me feel empowered,
Motivate me.
powerful, inspired for 2026.
I love it.
Motivate me. All right.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm into it. Thanks so much for listening to episode 12. If you want a shout out, leave us a comment or review. You can find us on Let's Get Cozy Book Club on Instagram or email us at letsgetcozybookclub@gmail.com. We'd love to connect with you. Join us in a few weeks for a check-in where we will discuss our initial thoughts on A Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. Until then, stay cozy.
Cozy. Yay.
Woo! We did it.